Howdy folks, how we doing? You join me on a lovely glorious Monday. No you don't join me on a lovely glorious Monday morning. You join me on a miserable old damp Monday morning. Which seems to be sort of the norm now. We've definitely left summer, and it's been unsettled like this for the past 3 weeks now. So we're off to do a bit more muck spreading. Actually, it should be the last muck spreading of the year. I've got the, as you can see, I've got the loader on the back, the 54170 on the back of the fast track. There you go. Yeah, so off to do that today, and I've got a bit of ploughing left to do, but again that'll be the last of the autumn ploughing. There's some winter ploughing to do, but you know, on the old maize ground and that, but I've got like a day's left of autumn ploughing, bit of grass, so we've got that left to do. But basically we're waiting on it drying up to get on drilling. We've made a start, but yeah, it's not exactly ideal. We've not been able to roll or anything because it's so damp. Yeah, we just need it to dry up a little bit and then we can crack on, but it's pretty much the same for the whole country at the minute. And to be fair, I think we're one of the drier parts. Like we had another 15 mil of rain yesterday, whereas you know, a few miles up the road they were up to 40 and flooding and that. So we always, Bedfordshire always seems to, you know, it always seems to fizzle out by the time it gets to Bedfordshire, or it goes past or goes through Bedfordshire quick and then stops. Like yesterday, the rain sort of, I mean, yeah, we did get 15 mils worth and it come through. Saturday actually, Saturday night it rained, but then yeah, there was talk that we'd get on Sunday, we would get you know, the rain was going to stop and then it was going to sort of just come back a bit, like, you know, start a bit of a rotation, which it did, but like I say, it went past us and sat itself on Norfolk, and Norfolk got drenched. So I mean, obviously they're a lot wetter over there, but, and probably it's a lot wetter north, but there you go, that's the British weather for you. We'd moan if it was dry, we'd moan if it was wet, so there's no difference there. So yeah, anyway, we're en route to this muck job, and see you when you get there. Let's get off this trailer. Just move that round. For all-wheel drive we are. There we go. Right, let's get loading. Shut that again, yep. Oh, we're getting on quite nicely. I'm just having some good old Watsits while I wait for the spreader to come back. Yeah, I do like a Watsit. Alright, anyway, let's get a load in. We're about halfway through this heap of chicken litter now. So let's crack on. little bit now. Although there's more rain scheduled for this afternoon, so I don't suppose we'll be doing a huge amount this week. It's still unsettled for the rest of the week. Like I say, we need to get on drilling really. Hope you all like the previous vid with the quad track and the John Deere 7530 doing a bit of ploughing. That was a good crack, that was. Like I say, I'm going to get up there again and see if I can get their 4955 working. They do run a lovely fleet of tractors. Like I said in that video, all classics. TW30, 4955 John Deere, 4240 John Deere. You know, the list goes on and on. You know, they farm a considerable amount of acres with them as well. You know, they're all working machines, like, you know. I think the newest tractor they got is that John Deere 7530. People would work there for free. Oh dear, playing with them sort of bits of kit. Agrihire spreaders have done well this year, spread a few ton of muck they have. This is the newer one that we had, this year. It would be an ex-hire machine. It's essentially the same as our other one, although it does have a few sort of updates on it, a few little extra features. One is the guards for the rear lights. That's on a mechanism that works with the rear door. So when you open the rear door, the covers on the lights they shut up so that the lights don't get mucky and keep them safe. It's got larger diameter rotors on it, and it's also got a single slat, unbolted slat floor on it, so you can you don't have to unbolt the slats if you bend one. You just slacken the bed chains off, and then you can just slide the bent slat out and slide a new one in. Whereas our older one has got a split bed chain, so it runs 4 chains, and it's sort of there's a bed either side of the machine, so it's 4 chains and it's bolt on it. I mean, we've had no problems with it, but it's not as good as that style. But we have one small problem with it, and that was there's where the beaters are, where the drive for the beaters comes out the gearbox. There's some rubber drive dampers to take the shock out of if the beaters hit a lump of wood, or a barrel goes through them or whatever. There's a rubber shock absorber in there, so to speak, that takes the shock out of it so it doesn't go straight into the gearbox. Anyway, they got a bit worn quite soon after we had it. I mean, we hadn't done a lot of work with it, but we've had the machine a few months. But fair play to Agrihire, they had it back. They picked it up, I think, that day actually. day we rung them up. They actually picked it up that day with a Unimog and took it away, and that was over the weekend, and I think we got it back on the Tuesday. They had it like, well, if you include the weekend, 4 days, but yeah, they delivered it back out to us. I mean, it was brilliant service, like. I mean, they would have actually loaned us a spreader if we needed one, but we were actually done the main part of the spreading that year at that point, so we could cope with one. But no, blooming good service from Agrihire. Of course, they still do the Dowsel parts, and they do the updated Dowsel ploughs as well. They do the Hubert ploughs. And if I was personally in the market for a new plough, I'd seriously consider looking at one of them, because I am a bit of a fan of the Dowsels. They are a good plough. I mean, you just got to look at that. That last video I done with the 8 furrow DP1 on the quad track and the DP7E, like what I've got on the 7530. Both frontline ploughs, making a lovely job. So I'd personally seriously consider looking at one of them Huberts. It's basically the old Dowsel design, but updated. So well worth a look, well worth a look. Oh, so I've nearly got our working area tidy again. Scrape up between loads, keeps it tidy. Carry on with me old Watsits in. Oops, I've also got a bag of, good old bag of skips as well. Lovely. Can't actually, as some of you will know, I used to enjoy the old Seabrooks, but blooming old Tesco's stopped stocking them, haven't they? So can't get them again at the minute. I don't know who stocks them. We tend to shop at Tesco, so yeah, I'm Seabrookless, because they're blooming lovely, Chris. They are, the old Seabrooks. Right, well there we go. Ready for another load. Oh, we're about done, as you can see. Nice little bit to tidy up. And get this old girl loaded up and get on home. Good old views map here, as you can see. Well, it is on a decent day anyway. Today you might have noticed we've just got the standard bucket on rather than the JCB bucket grab, just because this standard bucket's a bit bigger than the JCB bucket grab, so I knew it was going to be, we knew it was going to be It's light old chicken litter, so hence why we bought that one. A little tidy up there, and we are away. Let's wait for old Charlie to get back, top him up. Right, there you go, all tidied up. Out the thing. There we go, we lost the bucket. Alright. And spin our wheels off. Well, they're not too bad to be fair. We'll just go and spin them off. Oh dear. Right. Load her up, strap her down, job's good. Go down into a nice low gear. Just align the wheels, because they do drift after a little while. Put it in 2-wheel and then back into 4-wheel. Somewhere there will do quite nicely, I think. Handbrake on. Shut the old door. Job's a good one. Charlie's all done. Alright, she's all on. Let's fire her up. Just in time, because as you can tell, it's starting raining. Yeah, we need a bit of air. There's some lights on. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, there you go, on the way home now. It's just spitting my rain, so we've sort of timed it just about right, really. Boy. stablemate kill. Yeah, got about a 40-minute run home, something like that, not too bad. Yeah, we can smash the old Fendt now, can't we? Not a huge amount of difference in the speed. I mean, that does 55k, which is about 33 miles an hour, and I can do 39 miles an hour in this, which equates to sort of roughly, well, cruise control on the tractor is 63k, so that's like the maximum speed she can go. Which is a bit slower than the big uns. The big uns will do 70k, which is 43 miles an hour. That's because they've got direct steering, or well, that's the reason in the difference in speed is the safety of the steering. Like if the engine cut out on this, in theory I wouldn't have any steering. So quite what a few miles an hour difference makes, you know, with that, I don't know, but the bigger ones have either got a direct steering, don't quote me on this, they've either got direct steering or they have got a safety system built in that enables you to steer when if the engine cuts out. That's all it is, really. That's all it's down to. So there we go. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that quick vid, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta!